It's bacon today! Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm going to try to use the Panasonic Cubie Oven to make pan-fried bacon using the bacon bits. So now I'll put a layer of cooking paper on my pan. Let me open the packet of bacon bits. So I'm trying with bacon bits today. I want to try to get the crispy texture for bacon bits that I can sprinkle on salad. So now we have the packet open. You can see that there's some salt water inside. We don't want too much water, so I'll just pour it away. And I'll squeeze out as much as possible from the bacon. But the idea is when there's liquid, it will splatter, so I don't really want so much splatter in the oven. It will make the oven very tough to clean. And we'll put the bacon on the pan. Because it's all lumped together for now, I'll try to separate the bits in the pan itself. The idea of separating them is so that there's even cooking. If not, if it's all lumped together, the loose ones will get cooked first and they'll become crispy, while the ones that are clumped together, they don't get even heating, and even though they are cooked, but the texture will be different, so you don't really want to have too many or different kind of texture unless you are planning to finish them within a few days. If you want to keep them for longer, then you need to make them crispy. I'm going to start with a cold oven because this is how I will prepare my bacon on the stove. I will start with a cold pan. So yeah, same thing applies for oven cooking. And I will use the frying fish fillet function. We'll let the bacon cook during the preheat. Since we are using the auto menu setting, we are not too concerned with the temperature as of now. Preheating is done when you hear the beep. And let's see how the bacon is doing. Being in the preheated oven, it should be cooked, at least the top layer is. So we want to make sure there's even cooking, so I'm going to mix the bacon around a bit. The top layer is cooked, the bottom layer is not, so it's going to go back into the oven for 20 minutes. So be sure you spread the bacon bits evenly, if not it will not be cooked evenly unless you are opening up the oven again in the 20 minutes cooking process. So we'll be back in 20 minutes. It has been 20 minutes and the bacon should be fully cooked by now. Let's see if it's all crispy or do I still have some juicier bits. The bacon has shrunk a bit in the oven and we can see that the top layer is nice and crispy. So let's flip it around. You can see that the bottom parts are still quite, they're the juicy bouncier kind. It works for me. I'll be finishing this I think within the next few days, so it's fine. But if you want all crispy texture, then you'll have to put it back into the oven again, or halfway through the cooking you'll need to bring them out and spread them thinly again to make sure all the bits get evenly cooked. Okay, this is done. So on the plate you can see these are the crispier bits. They are darker red in color. If you plan on keeping some, you can separate them out like that, and you can keep the drier, crispier ones. So on my plate you can see that there are two distinct colors to the bacon. The drier ones and the more moist kind. Both are alright depending on your preference and taste, because it's cooked. But like I mentioned, if you want them all to be crispy, then you have to cook. You have to spread it out a lot more thinly. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting at least twice a week. See you. Bye bye.